I'll open us up with a Moorish American prayer. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation by night and by day through His holy prophet, True Ali Amin Islam. First, all rise, giving infinite and perfect praises to Allah, the one who created me, the one who created you, the Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and everything that ever was and ever born to be. Honors to all divine prophets, His minor prophets. Honors to the divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, and Confucius. Honors to the fifth and strong last prophet in our day and time, which is Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Honors to the Jesus return, His forerunner. Honors to everything that is Moorish. Honors to everything what we give honors to the forerunner of the prophet, Brother Marcus Messiah Garvey Bay, the John the Baptist return. Honors to the UNIA past leaders. Honors to the Moorish Science of America, past, present, and future leaders of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Honors to all harbingers that paved the way for the sons and daughters to be leaders of the Moorish Science of America. Honors to everything that's Moorish. So moving right along with the show. The name of the show is called Blocked Blessings. Your blessings are being blocked, they're so-called Negro blacks and colors, because these are the titles that you accept. You're blocking yourself from your land. You're blocking yourself from your heritage, your language, so to speak. You're blocking yourself from all these things. Honors to everything that we need to sustain ourselves, a nationality, a creed, our culture, everything that has been returned to us. We're being blocked from all these things that sustains a nation. There is no such thing as a black people. There's no such thing as a black nation. There's no such thing as a Negro nation, colored Afro-American, African-American nation. There's no such thing as these things, because there's no saving power that comes along with it because of the Christian black codes. We have to understand about all this redlining and hard for the so-called black man to find a job to sustain his family. We have to talk about the mother can't be a mother no more because she has to take limited paternity leave. It takes 9 months to carry a child, but it also takes about a year to develop that child. See, this is what we all are going through in this day and time. Our blessings are being blocked because we don't know law. We don't even know who we are. We are the first group of people who don't have an identity. We don't have a nationality to begin with. We don't have anything to assist us or to sustain us, so that way we can be able to be independent from the colonists to hold our own. Whether y'all want to accept that, whether y'all want to go to church, whether y'all want to do these things or whatever, I'm not the one to tell you how to do it. I'm just here to give you the information. Hear all that? That's static. That's static. Static for the people. So this is what the lifestyle is about. Static. The people can not hear. They cannot see. They're deaf, dumb, and blind. You know what, Steaming Garbage? You are what you think. So, I advise you to keep your little derogatory comments to yourself. Because if anything, you don't know nothing about me. But if you want to go ahead and call yourself a black man, then that's on you. Rada, yeah, Islam, peace and love, heaven high. So the identifying mark is the mark of the beast that's being placed upon the so-called Negro blacks and colors. The mark of the beast is the same one who was crawling on all fours during the time of Crusades. The same one who is hating on you and hating on your culture. And they will do anything they can to eliminate you at all costs. But yet still, you have no idea who you are. But at the end of the day, it's all about perception. It's all about what you're doing for yourself. Self-reliant, self-sufficient. What are you doing to uplift the so-called Negro, black, and colored people? That's the question. So with that being said, while I'm demonstrating love to the peaceful community, So with that being said, family, you have to be very mindful of what you identify yourself as. You have to be mindful of everything that you do. Because what you could do is you could either harm yourself or harm somebody else based upon low vibration thinking, based upon low vibration energy. You may appear things to be one way, but it's not what it seems to be. That's why you have to be aware and be alert and be vigilant in everything you do. Thought, words, deeds, and actions, family. So with that being said, you have to control your emotions. You have to be the one to control your mindset. Because you don't do those things, you are going to be the ones to bring more hardship to yourself. And without thinking, you can't better your condition. And if you can't better your condition, that means that you are just stuck. You're stuck in lust and you have no self-control. And this is why one's blessings are being blocked, because of those reasons. People don't care. They just get up and do. The most important thing is be quick to observe and look at the aftermath. And if something doesn't fit right with who you are, then it's up to you to make that speedy reparation, speedy correction. Never make a move based upon emotions, but be mindful of what move you're going to do before you do it. As in the words of my illustrious father, think before you speak. Think before you react. Think before you move. Everything's about thought. Thought is the cause of everything. Praise a lot to my pops for that. Because the move you could do is the same move you could do to harm someone else, yourself, or some type of self-destruction. So I want all my people out there to start doing some thinking. Because if you're going to be up in my chat, you don't know what you're talking about, then you're going to just be a person be end up in the hospital with your teeth knocked out. Because you just talking a bunch of crap and you don't even know what you're saying. You're not giving any thought. You're not giving into consideration of what move you might do to hinder your own blessing. A lot of people have so much weight on them that they impose a weight on you and expect you to take care of them, and they can't even take care of themselves. Ain't nothing wrong with being selfish, family. But there's nothing wrong with doing some thinking before you move, before you react. Ask questions now. Ask questions first. Move later. Give me y'all some food for thought. Something to think about. Hold on a minute, family. So what blessing is meant for you may not be a blessing for somebody else. It might be a curse to them. But for those out there who love to covet, then you are going to be waiting for a rude awakening. When you covet something that's not yours, it becomes a blessing because now you are violating the 10 Commandments. That's why you have to be open-minded to your surroundings and everything that's going along with it. Got to be. Mari, yeah. Islam, I see you in the chat. Family, there's too much going on right now to not be distracted on what is going on with the media, the Epstein, and all that drama and garbage. You can't even wrap your head around trying to pay your bills and try to survive, and you're still letting people dictate to you how they're living their lifestyle, and then you trying to play a match game of get rich or die trying. Coveting what belongs to someone else is the same thing as stealing. Just because you have a thought of stealing something from somebody doesn't mean that you have already committed the action. The action goes along with proceeding with the thought. But I'm not going to hold this show for too long because I gotta get ready for rest because I got things to do in the AM. But I came on this live show for a few, just to give you guys a little brief snippet of what's going on and the things that I see. Sometimes in life, your family could be against you or with you. I know a series of this one specific person who I know personally, the whole world is against this person. Because my friendship is that strong, sometimes we have to separate ourselves so that way we can figure out what move we're going to make. And then when everything gets cleared away, then we could be going back to communication, enjoying friendship, going hanging out. That's what you need to do. Keep doing the same thing over and over again. You get burnt out. You get burnt out on yourself. You get burnt out at work. You get burnt out on the person you're with, your spouse, or whoever the case may be. But yet and still, certain people care about certain things more the carnal and possessing of these devices or whatever the case may be versus caring for people, because devices have now became the people's god and their ideas. Driving around the most expensive car, a Tesla, whatever, that's supposed to mean that you're somebody. It don't mean you're somebody. It's just that means you're paying a high price car note every month and high price insurance, and whether you know or not, the ride's gonna break down on you. Rada, yeah, I'm Moorish Life. That's who I be. Got a question in the chat from Alejandro says, what's your opinion on Benjamin? Actually, Netanyahu Glaze? I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that because I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. But I wish I can give you the answer on that one. That's the best thing I could do for y'all. Is you guys come in the chat, you guys ask me questions. I don't have a problem answering your questions, but I can't give you a straight answer on something I don't know about. Some good tea. But I don't know, I'm about to screenshot that and look that up. Israel's president screams? Whatever. All that stuff going on with Israel is not my business. As long as they don't come in and do all this hardship to my peoples, we're all right. But I say to each his own. The rich people are going to suffer greatly. I'll give you my thoughts on that. They're going to suffer greatly because look at all the hardship they're doing. They're in control. Israel is actually the second coming of the Antichrist. The Israelis and all them ones. They're the children of Satan. So it says in the book of Revelation. I know that truth in thy tribulations, that they are rich, that they are Jews, and are not, in their synagogues is Satan. So I was talking to this Jewish guy yesterday. He's talking about the 6 pointed star is actually the Star of David. Actually, David really never had a 6-point star to begin with. That was Molich. That's praying homage to Molich. So, whatever. Everybody has their own personal point of view. To each his own. That's all I got to say about that. But I'm going to be ending this live soon, family, because I have something to do tomorrow. I'll be going live soon on a new day. So, y'all stay in touch. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys like and subscribe. So, you all take care. Peace and love. Have a good day. Good night, wherever you may be. So right now, I got to get my Z's. Peace and love. Islam. And closes out the Morshmaker prayer. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation. By night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Drali, Islam.